Hello, friends. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you all. Or whatever it might be for you. I suppose if it's not Sunday for you, it's probably Monday for you. And it occurred to me, it occurred to me that Thorak just resubscribed for 64 months. Holy smokes. Gosh, that's got to be one of the highest numbers we got going on here. That's crazy. Dang, Thorak. Leading the charge here. Thorak, happy Sunday stream. Welcome. Thanks for being a part of all this for so long. It's a very long time. It's a ridiculously long time. but it's wonderful to have you back for yet another month. What was I saying? It occurred to me that I probably should have announced to everybody that we had a time change here. We jumped ahead an hour here. And I know that, that time changes are something that not every part of the world does, and that even some parts that do it, they do it at different times. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe this stream is happening at a slightly different time for you than it normally would. So if that's the case, I apologize. Or I apologize for not warning you. But you know what? We got some folks here. Clearly people figured it out. So thank you all for being here. Shout out as usual to the Twitch gang. Good to see you. And the YouTube gang. Good to see you as well. Another multi-stream going on here. And also shout out to any VOD watchers who happen to be checking this out in the future. Always a pleasure to have you here in the future as well. How's everybody doing? How was y'all's weekends? And all that. What we got here? Bruce, certified first. Congratulations. Bruce coming in first tonight. Which I believe he was last time as well. So, I'm aiming for the hat trick there. Next time, Bruce, you'll get it. You'll nail it. Gotta keep that throne, that's right. Al got dat. Hello, yes, I am streaming tonight, as you have discovered. So, welcome. Certified second. And certified third goes to Pearls. Well done, Pearls. Always somewhere up there in the podium, pretty much. Naga, great to see you. Zukenfuffer, wonderful to have you out for this as well. Maria, hello, welcome on in. Ed Boy Actual, not actually first, but still right up there in the top 10, we'll say. Pretty good, pretty good. Goated Vic, what's up? Dad Life Form, howdy howdy. Over on YouTube, Hajak, very much certified first. Congratulations. Hajak says, can't wait for some Baldur's Gate 3. Man, this game just keeps getting better and better. I have played so little of this game. I've prodded at it a little bit here on the streams, and I played a little bit on my own, but life just got busy and I've not had the time to, dedicate to it. So it's been just kind of sitting there waiting for the right time when I can devote some more time to it. But as a result, the save game that I'll be playing today is right at the beginning, pretty much, like very, very early. But that's okay. We still hang out, have a good time. It'll be new to me. So certified second goes to Deep Fried Deals over there on YouTube. Congratulations, Deep Fried Deals, and hello. And Anka coming in certified third. Very well done. Congratulations to our podium finishers this night. But we've got lots of other people here as well. Your pal Enko. Wait, Enko, did you change your name? Slightly. But it's okay. I figured it out. And then where are we at? And Navy, hello and welcome. Those are some very round boys. You got, oh my gosh, this is fall corners. I love it. Those are so good. And they actually pair really well with the rolling potatoes. Looks like the guinea pig is rolling on top of the potatoes. It's perfect. Kuro, a good evening to you. Welcome on in. Heck yeah, Naga Cluck Norris makes a triumphant return. Y'all help me out here. Did we give Cluck Norris Speak with Animals? Because if not, we really missed out on that opportunity. We probably should have done that. Hey Rango, what is up? It's good to see you, my friend. Rango, thank you for 38 months. basically forever, pretty much. Feels like you've been here for pretty much forever, so this seems appropriate. It's a really long time, Ringo. Thank you for another month of being a part of this, of very kindly supporting myself and this community in more ways than one as well. Here on the Twitch, but also through the Patreon. And just being a generally amazing part of this community. I hope you're doing well tonight, Rango. Who else we got here? Christian, what's up? Christian says, I somehow beat the Discord notif. Sometimes the Discord bot is really slow. Sometimes it just does not kick in for a while. I don't even know. Has it even announced it yet? Oh yeah, there it is. But it's just, sometimes it takes a little while for it to come through, you know. Pearl says redeemed a dad joke. Let's do it right now. Let's do it before I forget to do it for another hour. Dad jokes. Dad jokes. Dad jokes. Yahoo News. These dad jokes are so bad they're good. Yeah, let's do it. Help me out here, Yahoo. Why did the pony ask for a glass of water? Anyone? Why did the pony ask for a glass of water? Because it was a little horse. Oh, that's classic. That's classic. Let's see. It's gotta be some other. I feel like you need another one after that. These are actually really bad. Some of these are truly awful. Why did the orchestra get struck by lightning? Because it had a conductor. A conductor. You get it? I hope so. Yeah, I don't know about this list of dad jokes, y'all. I don't know about this. Anyway, Pearls, thank you for the dad joke request. Adding a little levity to the beginning of the proceedings here. Where we at? Creator, what's up? Creator 441 hanging out. I'm doing well, thank you, Creator. Yeah, continuing with the, all the wedding planning and stuff. That's moving along, slowly coming together. What's up, Bisha? Why is the chat illed for me? I'm not sure what that word was supposed to be. Why is the chat something? I'm not sure. Is the chat doing weird stuff? Also, hello and welcome. Bot says, a butt, hello. Hope every on butt's doing well. My on butt is doing quite well, thank you. Enco, hello again. Bisha, I'm afraid you were not first tonight. We had some other folks coming in climbing first, but you were, let's say, top 20, maybe, probably. Yeah, I think so. But was I first? Botspot is out for your blood tonight, Bisha. Johanna, wonderful to see you. Glad you can join us. It's not every week that we get to see you here. Looking Fluffer says, now it's a nice 5 a.m. stream. 6 a.m. now seems like sleeping in. Dear me. I know. The time zones wreak havoc, and then the time change wreaks havoc. But I appreciate your dedication to being here, Zukunfuffer. Enco says, just want to highlight this message and say that I DM Chevy from the community a lot. Many of you probably know Chevy, a longtime member of this community, hangs out over on the Discord a lot. Can't make it out to these streams so much these days, but and Chevy said to deliver a message. He is sorry he cannot join the streams lately because he is normally asleep by now, but he misses you all tremendously and he hopes you all have an amazing day. Hey Chevy, Can everyone say hi to Chevy? If Chevy watches this VOD, then he'll get a nice hello. It's always awesome to see Chevy over in the Discord, even if he can't make it out to the streams. And thank you for delivering that message, Edco. Kiki, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, your chat was glitching, Bisha. Got it. Got it. That would explain a lot. Over on YouTube, we have the Grease, all capitals, the Grease. Greasy. It's 2 a.m. where you're at. Well, thank you for joining us here, despite it being quite late where you are. Hope we can help you get some rest. Capicus, hello. The Grease says, good to hear your voice, Nick. You seem to be in a good mood as usual. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm in pretty good spirits. I can't complain. Things are like, you know, slightly too busy as usual, but that's life, right? I'd rather they're too busy than the opposite. So, yeah. Sargon with the 9 months. Wait, Sargon, 9 months. Do you know what this means? That means that if you would like, you may come up with a name for your brand new baby potato, which you now have as a sub batch right next to your name. Wear it proudly. The concept of wearing a baby is a little odd, but if you want to, you could come up with a name and put it in the chat, and then it'll be on the record for all eternity. It doesn't do anything other than that, but it's a tradition. It's a tradition for your little baby potato. Sargon, thank you for the 9-month resub. Welcome back for another one. Good to see ya. Yugure Alba, hello, hello. Ooh, hello. Medic242, welcome on in. Thanks for joining us in the chat there. Grizzly, great to see ya. Great to see ya. I assume that badumts was in response to my the dad jokes. The dad jokes. Harry, hello. Hello. Welcome. I'm doing great. How about you? How about you? Guest Shush says, will you ever do a full mukbang video? Probably not. And I'm sorry if that's disappointing. But it's not really my style. It's not really my kind of content. And personally, it's not the kind of ASMR that I really enjoy watching so much. But, of course, there's plenty of it out there. And I understand it's something that some people like a lot. So, no shade on it. It's just not really my thing. So it's pretty unlikely. I did a sponsored stream with HelloFresh where I ate a meal on stream. That was kind of fun. It was very tasty, actually. But yeah, it's unlikely that I'm going to delve into full-on mukbang videos. Thanks for asking, though. Enko says, I had a name change previously. Enko, yes, I figured that out. Enko still works. Trying to make the name easier to read. Yeah, I think you probably succeeded. Hey, there's Rango. Rango, what's up? Good to see ya. Bruce says, oh man, I forgot to say that my wife, who's a big Harry Potter Legacy player, is now jamming to build Baldur's Gate 3. She's got that, like, RPG bug now. I could see that working out. I think Baldur's Gate 3 appeals to such a broad range of people because it's got such fantastic character work, you know? Yeah, that's sort of the feeling I get anyway. Really good writing. But that's fun. Do you play multiplayer at all? Or is that just asking for tears? Ammo for your mind. Welcome, welcome. These mics sound really good. I'm glad you like them. I've been rocking them for quite a few years now. They are the Stellar X2 microphones from TZ Audio. TZ Audio. I don't think they make them anymore. I think they have new models. They have Stellar X3 and maybe the X4 by now. But these guys, they're solid workhorses. They've been working for me for a long time, and I switched from my RØDE NT1A microphones, which are by no means bad mics. NT1As are great mics, but these Stellar X2s just, I like them a little more. They have a very airy crispness to them that I think works really well. What's up, Churchy? What's up? Welcome on in. Always a pleasure to see you, Churchy. Mr. Sky, hey, Mr. Sky says, hey, yeah, I got COVID again. No. Boo. Boo. I'm sorry, Mr. Sky, that sucks. I hope it's not hitting you too hard this time. I hope that it's like a more mild version. I hope that you recover quickly and feel right as rain again very soon. But since you're struggling, sorry, I'm just playing with this potato while I'm talking and I almost dropped it. Since you are currently ill, I hope that we can help you get some rest, get some sleep, some comfort, you know. Nakoma, yo, it's our resident raccoon. Nakoma, it's great to see you. It's been a while. How are you? Nakoma says the raccoon has returned. You are all saved. Praise be. Praise the raccoon. Nakoma, how's life been? It's so good to see you. What's new with you? Also, the raccoon has returned for a 36-month, aka 3-year subiversary. What? That's definitely worth tapping on Tater for. That's definitely worth tapping on Tater. Holy heck, Nakoma. It's so good to see you. I missed you. Oh, we missed you, I'm sure. You know, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I'm sure we did. Johanna says, yeah, I have a bad sleep schedule at the moment again. That's the thing. It's nice to see you, but I know it means that your sleep's all messed up, so it's, you know, it's bittersweet. Old Coffee Addict says, yo, I made it to the stream just in time to start falling asleep, but that's perfect. It's an ASMR stream, so you hit it right on time. Right on time. Welcome on in, Old Coffee Addict. Argus Rex asks, did you hear back about your paper yet? No, I have not. It's back in the system. I don't know if it's going to have to be re-reviewed or if it's just going to get accepted. I got an email today saying something about maybe reviewers again, but I don't know if that's just how the system handles it. Like, I don't know if they're going to send it out to more reviewers. When you submit your paper, they ask you to recommend a couple of reviewers as well, like people that you think might be qualified. And I just recommended the same ones again. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I didn't add anyone new. Because I was like, well, I think if it's going to get re-reviewed, they probably send it to the same people anyway. I can't imagine them sending it out to new people, more reviewers. I don't know. What I'm hoping for is the editor just says, thumbs up, you're good. But I'm starting to worry a little bit. That said, it's only been a few days. These things take time. So, thanks for asking, though. I'll let you know when I know more. Chuba Fett, that's right, daylight savings time slaps again. It's midnight where you're at. Yeah, the time change always wreaks havoc in these kinds of situations where, well, A, it screws me up, but B, it just screws up the times that people expect me to be streaming, because different places have different, you know, policies about daylight savings and all that stuff. So some people do, or some places do, some places don't. Some places do, but different times of year. Gorog, good evening. Welcome on in. And because is Nick saying Uwu is not on my 2024 bingo card. Y'all got an ASMR nerd bingo card. We had I think it was Clay that made a Beat Saber bingo card for my Beat Saber streams a while back. Just kind of fun. Well, I guess that's your bonus space or something then. Sargon the Spud. I love it, Sargon. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What a gorgeous little baby. And that makes total sense. That's a very consistent name. Over on YouTube, Harry says, doing all right. I'm glad to hear it. Daniel Holcomb. Welcome. And guest Josh says, that's fine. Your beer drinking videos will do for now. Yes, definitely those. And I'll have some beer on the stream tonight as well. Yo, Palooza coming on in with that 48-month Prime resub. That is 4 years, guys. That is 4 years. And Palooza, as you may know, the progenitor, the creator of the Twitch Prime spiel. So that's been 4 years that Palooza has been practicing what they preach and coming on in to resub with the Prime all that time. That's commitment. That's commitment to the bit. Palooza, thank you for 4 years of amazing support with that Twitch Prime as well. And I feel like this is the appropriate occasion to say that if any of you out there have Amazon Prime and you are not using your Twitch Prime subscription, or if you have access to someone's Amazon Prime and they are not using their Twitch Prime subscription, well then perhaps you could take advantage of that. If you use that subscription to sign up for your favorite streamer here on Twitch, you get all the benefits of being subscribed to Tier 1, and you get to support your favorite streamer and their community, which we appreciate very much. And I'm not implying that I am your favorite streamer. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that if I were, that I would appreciate that a whole heck of a lot. And your Twitch Prime sub would be very, very much appreciated. So, just in case you didn't know, just in case you weren't sure, do not waste that, because yeah, you get all that good stuff, ad-free viewing, all our fun emotes like the spinning potato, faster channel points, all that good stuff, and it costs you nothing. Zero, zip, zilch, except for what you're already paying for your Amazon Prime, but you're doing that anyway, so there's nothing to lose, everything to gain. Hey, check it out. Also, a sub from Dawn's Eternal Light. Welcome back on in Dawn's Eternal Light. It's good to see you. Dawn's Eternal Light says, I was sad to miss your Thursday stream, but glad to catch this one. My Thursday stream I started very late, and to be fair, I hadn't specified whether I was going to stream that day or not, so I get it. Sunday streams have become such a staple of my week. They always help me go into Monday well rested. I am so glad to hear it, because I know how challenging it can be sometimes to get a good rest, and how much it helps to go into the week feeling like you're ready to face it. So, Dawn's Eternal Light, thank you for being a part of all this. Thank you for 9 very kind months of supporting this community and what I do here. And at the 9-month mark, if you like, you can pick a name for your brand new beautiful baby potato, which is your new sub badge. It is a tradition around these parts. Sargon the Grape earlier in the stream hit that 9-month mark, chose to name their baby potato Sargon the Potato, which is very good. It's very good. It is now a matter of public record. So Dawn's Eternal Light, if you would like to pick a name for your baby potato, you may, but do not feel like you must. It's only if you want to. It's fully optional. Over on YouTube, Smitty, what is up, Smitty? That's a mighty fine looking icon you have next to your name there. What's that about? That is all about Smitty being a member of the YouTube channel memberships, and super kindly supporting that way as well. YouTube channel members get access to a bunch of fun perks, same as patrons on Patreon, but also they get a fun little badge and access to exclusive emotes in the YouTube chat and in our comments on the YouTube videos too. So Smitty, thanks for rocking that, and thank you for the kind support once again. How are you doing tonight, Smitty? Mauser, welcome on in. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you. And OT Rub. OT Rub, I think I mentioned this, but it took me forever to figure this out, that your name is Burrito backwards. I did not realize that for like probably years. Literally years. Anyway, it's cool to finally figure that out. John Wismiller over in the Twitch chat. John with the 31-month resub. Holy schmoglies. Yeah, you are kidding. You are creeping up on that 3-year mark. I was going to say creeping up real fast, but you don't really creep up fast. You're racing up to that 3-year mark. Right around the corner, indeed. Some big anniversaries tonight and coming up very soon. John, I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing great. Thank you for 31 amazing months. Thank you for, as always, your incredible enthusiasm. Y'all, it gives me so much energy, so much life. Speaking of energy, speaking of life, the Guggers, the pure essence of life. The Guggers out there with the 33-month resub. What is up, Guggers? Guggers, as many of you may know, a keyboard aficionado as well. Any new beautiful keys lately, Guggers? What you rocking these days? Still rocking that Mr. Suit. Thank you for 33 months. It's so good to see you, Guggers. What's new with you? Smitty says, just chillin', playing Skyrim, getting trashed by a dragon that won't land. Classic Skyrim experience. Skyrim moment. Otirub says it always takes people a while to figure that out. It's a unique enough name that I probably should have figured it out and looked at it backwards, but I didn't. Not for years. Heck yeah, Nevi. I'm actually getting pretty psyched for Dragon's Dogma 2. I, again, never played that first one, but everything I keep seeing about the second one looks really good. I think it could be really cool. You bet it, that boy, Grapple. You bet it, that boy. B-Wizard says, I thought you weren't going to play Baldur's Gate 3 on stream. I don't think I ever said that, but maybe I said something that made you think that. Maybe I misspoke at some point. Because I have streamed Baldur's Gate 3 a few times. We have a beautiful orcish barbarian by the name of Cluck Norris out to avenge every last chicken. But we haven't played a lot. Not very much. So we're not very far in at all. Butts says, I thought you weren't butting to play Baldur's Gate 3 on butt. I was not planning on playing it on butt. Which occurs to me, I'm not sure if I have the nudity sensor on or not right now. I should probably check that before we dive in. Just in case, you know. Bruce says, Rode NT4XY stereo mic, man. It's an amazing stereo image on that thing. I recorded many a session with that mic. And you can just stick a 9-volt in it and roll. Is it like a combined XY arrangement thing? Like, what is the form factor? I have not used an NT4 before. It's a single mic. Yeah, I mean, Rode makes some lovely stuff for sure. But yeah, I've not had the pleasure of using an NT4 before. So Confuffer says, I've gotten addicted to SnowRunner again. Yes, I keep seeing that. It keeps popping up on my Steam, and I keep thinking I've really gotta pick that up on sale. It would be a good ASMR game until you hit a 2-centimeter puddle and your engine dies. And you get stuck in said puddle. ASMR figuring out how the hell to get out of this puddle. Relaxing. Nicoma says, it's been a while. Yeah, life has been crazy the last few months. But life is now exactly where I want it to be. That's pretty rad. Wait, were you moving or something? Am I crazy about that? Or maybe I'm just imagining that. The comment says, I can now be a full-time artist and make a living off it. Yes, that is a big win. Congratulations in the comment. That is like super exciting. That is not like, well, I don't know, you don't need me to tell you that's not easy to accomplish, but as someone who's been making content of a kind for a very long time, the stretch from here to being able to still do it full time is still a million miles away. So yeah, being able to make a living off it, that's wicked cool. Also, like, I understand a very different thing than what I do here, but you know, I'm saying I kind of can appreciate just how big an accomplishment that is, just how big an achievement. Rosesti, am I pronouncing that right? Thank you for the follow, for starters. Welcome on in. Second of all, thank you for the bits. It's very kind. Appreciate the cheer. Welcome to the chat. Can we get a warm stream welcome for Rosesti? Where am I at? Where am I at? Blueska said drive-by sub. I think I missed that. Oh, I'm sorry, Sargon. Wait, what did I say? Sargon the potato? Sargon the spud. Pardon me. Also, hi everybody. Yeah, I think I might have said Sargon the potato. I'm so sorry. Rhea says, been kind of in and out, but welcome in, everyone. Yeah, we've got lots of awesome regulars here and a couple of new folks as well. B-Wizard, I've never played Disco Elysium. I know that people love that game. People rant and rave about that game. For some reason, I find it kind of intimidating. I'm not quite sure why. You said you want to like it, but you're so overwhelmed. Interesting. And what is it about it that you find overwhelming? Because, yeah, I've been interested in it, but if something about it just, yeah, makes it seem not so approachable. Also, what? John Wismiller out there dumping 5 gift subs just like that. Just dropping that bomb on the chat. John, that's really, really kind. Thank you. John Wismiller has kindly gifted subs to Copper Hydride, Mr. Ghost, 1441, Dagger 323, ASM Deadpool, and Kofi. All 5 of y'all, 5 very deserving members of this community, getting gifted subs by the one and only John Wismiller, so that you all might enjoy your stream here to the fullest. No ads for you. You get access to all the fun emotes, like the beautiful spinning potatoes, which you can put some of those in the chat right now if you wanted. Get that spin on. And all the other goofy emotes, my face in many different configurations, all that good stuff. John, thank you. My ankle thanks you as well. I don't know if you heard that ankle crack, but my ankle thanks you as well. Oh, I just hit a part, or like a little while ago, John was like, also, is there something wrong with gifting subs right now? I guess you figured it out. Thanks again, John. I'm not aware of what might be causing issues with sub gifting, but clearly it's not a problem any longer. Where was I? Oh, John asks, what do you think of Banishers? I'm trying to make a decision on buying it or not. I like it. I like it quite a bit. And to be fair, I've not played like a huge amount in what I've played so far. The characterization, like the character writing, seems good. I think the performances, especially of the 2 main protagonists, is really good. I like the idea of like solving hauntings. So you have these sort of smaller self-contained side questy like stories where you're like trying to figure out like who the ghost is or why the ghost is bound to this mortal plane and what their relationship to the living is, and then, you know, summoning them and then trying to resolve that. I think that's a really cool way of presenting, you know, little stories, little vignettes. And I like the central, you know, conflict in the relationship between Red and Antea. I think that's a really compelling thread, you know, pulling me through this story. I think the combat's all right. It's kind of a bit like a Dark Souls light in terms of the way the world is structured and the way the combat works. But there's a little bit something different being able to switch between the two protagonists. So yeah, I think it's good. I think it's really good. But I have heard some people suggest that the combat gets pretty repetitive because there's not that much enemy diversity. So I haven't hit that point yet where I feel that way, but perhaps I will. But yeah, anyway, I've been enjoying it. I think the strongest aspect is definitely the writing, the story, and the characters, for sure. So far, anyway. Lascano, hello. Welcome on in. Symbiote says, how many playthroughs are you on? So shamefully, none. I've barely started one playthrough, I must admit, Symbiote. It's such a big game that I just haven't really had time to do it justice, so I kind of put it on the back burner, but I figured we'd just keep chipping away at it here on the stream, and maybe 10 years from now, maybe we'll be somewhere near the end. Yes, shamefully, I've really not played nearly as much as I'd like. Oh, Mauser, I have to say, the beer command in the YouTube channel is not up to date. I completely forgot to do that. That's like, I can't remember the last time I updated that one. But I could tell you over in the Twitch chat, the beer command will work. And I can also tell you, I'm drinking a oak barrel aged, what the heck is it called? It's a Kriek style beer, but I don't quite know what that means. It's a sour cherry beer, basically. I don't know what a Kriek style actually refers to, but it looks fancy. It's got some pretty art, and sour cherry beer sounds pretty good to me, so we'll find out. Mauser, you're still in Act 3. Yeah, I mean, this game has just such an ungodly huge amount of content. You know, from what I've heard. Not that I've played that much of it. Scrolling back. Dawn's Eternally said, oh, naming the potato baby. I think I'll have to go with Little Wedge. Little Wedge. That's a very good one. It's like a tiny little fry. Little Wedge, welcome to the baby potato fam. An excellent choice. Dawn's Eternal Light. And Little Wedge and Sargon the Spud get to grow up together. They're BFFs from birth, or from being taken out of the ground. Also, Buttspot. Oh, nabutting the potebut baby. Well, I think I'll have to go with Lil Butt. Thank you, Buttspot. Very cool. Lil Butt the potato. Navy says you don't have to play the first game. The second one is set in an alternate timeline. Oh, interesting way of getting around that. Did you get your Arisen and Pawn made yet? No, I did see that the character creator was out, but I haven't checked it out yet. I heard it's pretty wild. I saw some really fun faces people were making. I saw one that was a cursed Todd Howard. Extremely cursed Todd Howard. And Code says, I never played Dragon's Dogma 1, but I am excited to give it a try. I'm probably going to play Rise of Ronin first, since both Dragon's Dogma 2 and Rise of Ronin come out on the same day. I feel like it's pretty brave to go up against Dragon's Dogma 2. There's a lot of hype for that, but yeah, more games is better. So, why not? RØDE Anti-4 single mic with 2 capsules and XY. Cool. I don't know if I'll ever have a chance to use one, but it would be interesting to change my config and just have one up the middle here. It'd be like having a Yeti, right? Because the Yeti's kind of like that. But it would be nice to have that in, you know, a more compact way. Navy, I do have Dragon's Dogma 1. There's so many games to play. There's so many games to play. I would love to play them all. I really would. I really would. Man, Botspot is just freaking on a tear tonight. Yo, what's up, Flax Wench? Hello. W's and butts all around. Rosesti is correct. Very good. Glad I got it right. Hey Guggers, welcome into the chat once again. I'm glad that it's working for you now, finally. Hello, hello. I don't know what's up with Twitch chat today, but it sounds like a few people are having issues. Anybody else? Anybody else having weirdness with the Twitch chat? Rosesti says, I've never played Baldur's Gate 3. How is it? Well, the little bit that I've played, it's very good. Especially really good character work. But also the combat is a pretty faithful recreation of D&D 5e with some changes and deviations, but pretty solid. Pretty solid. Gugger says, Mr. Suit is on the desk right now. Space 80 Apollo is in repair. Actually, I've always struggled with this word. It's not axolotl. How is it actually supposed to be pronounced? I always forget. This is a learning moment. Pronunciation. Axolotl. It's just axolotl. Okay? It is axolotl. I don't know, for some reason I thought it was different. Okay. Well, there you go. Oh, that's not even axolotl. It's Axel Studio Yeti. I just saw the AXO and immediately AXOL. Gugger's just talking about keyboards, just in case anybody doesn't know. The Yeti's at work. The Zoom 96 is in black, is on the way and getting GMK Slasher. I remember you ordered, you know, joined that group by like ever ago. Is it actually close to shipping now? Or is it going to be another year? Enko says, I have wanted to play Disco Elysium, but I don't know a way to purchase the game currently because the developers don't support the current way of purchasing it, and I don't get any of that money. Right, because there's a whole weird thing where basically that studio exploded, right? That's a shame that something so critically acclaimed turned into such an ugly business situation. Rosesti asks, do you like Dragon Ball? I would not call myself like a huge Dragon Ball fan, but I did watch a fair bit of it in like after school cartoons when I was younger. So I have like a soft spot for Dragon Ball, but I would not call myself like a big Dragon Ball fan or aficionado by any stretch. But I do very much appreciate its place in you know, the sort of global pantheon of anime, and you know, very much appreciate Akira Toriyama's like massive contributions you know, across the board. Beautiful Bunger, just coming on out to agree. Nicole, thank you for the blood sugar check, by the way. let's see how the old blood glucose is doing. It's a little on the high side. It's 10.9, which is definitely on the high side for me. It looks like it's leveled off. That was like a dinner time peak. Because we had pizza for dinner, which is probably not the best thing for me, but sometimes you just gotta have pizza. Sometimes you just gotta have pizza. As long as it doesn't go any higher than that, it's probably okay. It just needs to come on down now. SnowRunner can be difficult, says Zukenfuffer, but if you get stuck in Michigan, which is the starter map, it will be your fault. I feel like it would be the kind of thing that would happen while I was learning, you know. Yeah, glad that helped, John. Hopefully it helps you make up your mind. For what it's worth, I mean, you've probably seen this, but at least on Steam, it's not like a full price game. It's like $50, I think. So it's kind of in that mid-tier, like AA price. So that might make it a little more appealing. But you can always wait for a sale too, you know. It do be like that. If you wait a little while, these things usually get pretty discounted. So Nikoma says, we do love fancy beers here. We do. I do. Anyway, I'm glad you're on board. So Confuffer says, these adults not even playing games for 8 hours a day. Oh, I miss it. I miss it. I want to play more video games. How do I make that happen? Sargon says BFFs from Spudhood. You better believe it. Take Spring says, sorry if this was already asked. How far are you in Baldur's Gate 3 roughly? Oh, I'm not far in at all. This playthrough that we're playing on here, it's like a couple hours in. So, and I've barely played past that. Like, I literally got to the Druid's Grove and that was it. So, basically the very beginning of the game. Pretty much. So, I don't think you have to worry much about spoilers. Nikoma says, oh, my birthday is next weekend on St. Patty's Day. Yo. So I may not be able to join on the stream that Sunday. No worries. Can I have a birthday song? You bet it. Hitting 35. Yo, 35 is a great age. I remember it like it was last year. The year before. Anyway. Of course. 10,000%. Y'all. It's Nakoma's birthday next weekend. Nakoma might not be here. You know what we have to do. All together now. Okay? Now sing along with me, right? Not gonna leave me hanging here. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nakoma Raccoon. Turning 35, which is actually quite long-lived for a raccoon, if I understand correctly. Happy birthday to you. And many more. I don't actually know what the natural lifespan of a raccoon is, but I'm pretty sure it's not super long. It's like under 10 years at least, which is sad. Raccoons are pretty cute. But yes, I hope you have a wonderful birthday, Nakoma. I hope you have a blast celebrating 35. And you'll have to let us know how it goes when you come on back. And Ghost is wishing you the finest mud for your snoot, raccoon friend. Yes, I hope you can. I wish you many wonderful washings of food in water. That's what they do, right? I always think of that, the saddest video where the raccoon has the cotton candy and goes to wash it, and then it just dissolves away, and the raccoon's like, where did it go? It's truly one of the saddest, most tragic videos on the internet. I saw a follow-up though where it got more, so it's okay. Night of Mirrors over on YouTube says, I'm not a gamer, but live vicariously through your channel content. Thank you. Night of Mirrors, thank you for the kindness. I'm glad that I can give you a little taste of what the gaming world has to offer through the channel. And I appreciate you watching, even though it's not really your thing. That's really cool. Mauser, you also have a wonderful week. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night, and we'll see you sometime soon. Peace. L Muse, what's up? What's up? What's up? Victoria, hello. Have I switched to streaming on YouTube only? Nope. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Twitch right now, but maybe you didn't get the Twitch notification. I'm doing both at the same time. I'm also smacking the microphone. Sorry about that. Getting a little too animated with my hands here. You able to catch the stream because you were late at night playing WoW with friends. Upgrading or something like that. Can't go to bed just yet, but also it's wonderful to see you on YouTube or on Twitch, either way. I hope you're doing great. Also, Sandy over on YouTube, hanging out both places, both YouTube and Twitch. That's awesome. Thank you for the birthday wishes to Nakoma from the YouTube side as well. Elmuse in there saying happy birthday too. Kuro says, I feel that my backlog is insane right now. Persona 3 Reload, which I'm working on. You rebought Dark Souls 1 and 2 for PS4, Kingdom Hearts 3, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy Rebirth. So many games, so little time. It's insane. It's truly insane. I mean, I'd rather be spoiled for choice, I guess, but still, it's a lot. It's a lot. Also, I'm contractually obligated to note that between Twitch and YouTube together, we have 169 viewers, and that's nice. Ria says, may have to go for a little bit. Hopefully I'm back in the chat before it ends. I hope so too. Alright, have yourself a good whatever you've got to go do. Thanks for chilling with us here. If we don't see you back before the end of the stream, have a wonderful start to your week. And hopefully we'll see you Thursday. But hopefully we do get to see you before the end of the stream. Take care, Ria. Gugger says Slashers actually arrived early this year. Nice. The Zoom 98. I'm not actually familiar with the Zoom 98, so I'm going to have to look it up. I feel like keyboards move so fast these days. The keyboard world. I just can't keep up. Pizza is good, but it is bad for us. Straight up, Nakoma. Straight up. But so delicious. Geiger says, oh, also I picked up the Wise Mothman deck and some collector's packs with a new Fallout set in MTG. Are those still available? I should definitely get some. Those would be really fun to crack open here on some streams. I should see if I can get some of those. I feel like they're probably pretty popular though. Enko says, in regards to Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama's passing was very tragic to me. I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger. I think the best way people sum it up is that the majority of modern pop culture would not be here without Toriyama. Certainly a big chunk of it, yeah. At least not as we know it. Yeah, I think it's a fair statement. What has made me happy is seeing everyone's memories of Toriyama and his work after his passing. It feels like his legacy lives on, without a doubt. I mean, his work has touched millions and millions of people over multiple generations now. And, you know, and will continue to do so for generations more, no doubt. Yeah, his passing was very sad and far too young. You know, I do wonder what will become of, projects he had in the works. There was that that game they revealed like a year or two ago. What was that, Sandland? What was that, maybe 2 years ago? And I assume that stuff will keep going forward, without his creative input or direction. But it's sad that he never got to see it come to fruition. CT Branches, by the way, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for joining us. Foxfish, welcome. Flax Wench has requested some Eevee pets. You betcha, you betcha. I really thought I was kind of on top of the chat, but now I see I'm like 8 minutes behind. I really thought I was getting close to the end. Argus Rex says, Nick, how much pizza do you think your body could physically consume in a single sitting? I mean, that's very hard to quantify because that really depends on a lot of factors, Are we talking like regular ass pizza? Are we talking like thin crust, like a Napoli style? Are we talking like deep dish? Are we talking stuffed crust? What are we putting on top of it? Is it just kind of like a pepperoni and cheese? Or are we like loading it up with like a meat lovers? There's too many variables. I can't say. Also, if you factor in me by being, type 1 diabetic, my threshold is quite a bit lower than your average person probably before it starts to cause real problems for me. So, there's a big disconnect between what I would want to eat and what I probably should eat or could eat. Tick Spring says, okay, cool, I'm 60 hours in, so I think I'm safe. Yeah, I think you're just fine. And Evie says, oh, look, I racked up enough potatoes to choose a game again, but I shall hoard them for much longer. So you're not sure what game you want to choose, or you want to save them for something even more spectacular. I don't know what that would be, but that's right, and go. Everyone get the candles. It's a birthday. Nicoma's birthday. Evie says, happy birthday, Nicoma. Just like that. Just like that. The trash pandas must be protected indeed. Tick Spring says, Google tells me that in the wild a raccoon has a life expectancy of 2 to 3 years. That is so short. That's tragic. But in captivity, a raccoon can live for up to 20. Okay? That's a huge difference. I'm actually kind of shocked that it's such a big gulf. Living in the wild as a raccoon is unfriendly. It's a hard life. Those little trash pandas, their freedom costs them. Sandy over on YouTube says, I was making cookies at 1 a.m. You always gotta have snacks. I noticed the last stream on Thursday, you were quite dismayed that you had finished your snacks before I started streaming, because I started streaming so late. I'm so sorry. What kind of cookies? You got baking over there? I'm very curious. Mostly just because cookies are delicious, and I'd like to imagine these cookies. Anubis 8417 or Anubis. I'm gonna go with Anubis. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. Flaxwinch says, my playstyle for Baldur Gate 3 is kiss Karlach and save Scum. That sounds like a good time. Sounds like a solid life philosophy. If only we could save Scum IRL, huh? Tick Spring talking about raccoons. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. That is a big old raid. Teeny Heels, thank you so much for coming on in with your community. Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome on in. Evie would like to welcome you all. It's a pleasure to have you here. Evie's very happy to see you, and so am I. Teeny Heels, how was your stream? What were you guys up to? I'm just gonna put Evie down for the moment so I have my hands available again. Goodness me. what a fantastic surprise. Come on in, everyone. Come on in. Make yourselves at home. It's great to have you all here. My name's Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd. We do nerdy ASMR stuff here, which at the moment is a whole lot of chatting, I guess, but at some point we will play some Baldur's Gate 3. That's the plan. That's the plan. But if you like chatting, hanging out, good vibes, good games, you've come to the right place. It's fantastic to have you here. And please do get yourselves comfy. What's good is we just chilling. How was your stream over there? What were you all up to? Let me get a shout out. Oh, we already did. Big thank you to Nicoma, I'm guessing. Thank you for that shout out for Teeny Heels. Y'all, make sure you go hit that heart, follow Teeny Heels, get yourself some top quality tingles here. I always like to say you can literally never be following too many ASMR creators on Twitch, because you never know when you're gonna need some good tingles, somewhere nice to hang out. Teeny Heels has some fantastic, incredibly tingly content, a wonderful community. So go hit that follow and get yourself some relaxation. You're standing this with some cozy ASMR gaming. Oh, Unpacking. Unpacking is a fantastic game for ASMR. Yeah, that's a really good one. That's awesome. That sounds really, really nice. Do you do much gaming over on your channel? I feel like I haven't seen you playing a whole lot of games, but maybe I've just not dropped in on the right streams. Is that just something you do every once in a while? Curvepuff Links, thank you for the follow. Spooky Libra, also thank you for the follow. It's wonderful to have you all here. Yeah, we're just chatting right now. I do this thing where, I say I'm gonna play a game, and we eventually do, but the first hour and change of the stream is usually just chatting, just, getting caught up, seeing how everyone's doing. But we are getting to that point soon where we will start the game in not too long. Also, I've got a very fancy craft beer that I'm going to be opening shortly that I'm looking forward to trying out. It's a sour cherry beer. Sounds wild, but delicious. You haven't in the past, but you think you're going to start incorporating some ASMR gaming moving forward. It's really fun and breaks things up. Totally. And for us here, like, the game is often, more of a formality. Like, it's here. It's nice to have it and to play, especially as the stream wears on. Chat gets a little quieter, people are drifting off. Then it's nice to have the game to turn to, and a really nice way to wind down, and so that's usually how we do it around here. But it is nice for sure. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you had fun with Unpacking tonight. I love the art style of that game. It's a really, really appealing looking game. But thank you again so much for that raid. It's really, really kind of you to come on in, to bring your awesome group of folks to come and hang out and meet the awesome folks we have here. And again, y'all, please hit that follow. Go give Teeny Heels a follow. Especially if you like that ASMR gaming. Sounds like maybe that'll start happening some more over there. And Teeny Heels, of course, if you got a raid and dash, if you got to get to bed or get a snack or whatever, please do not feel like you have to stick around. It's just really nice that you came on by. But if you do want to hang out, of course, we'd love to have you here too. It's all good. Nernenskig. That's probably not how to pronounce that, but hey, thank you for the follow. Froggity Froggy Frog, thank you for the follow. And Razorblade 4828, welcome on in. Thank you for following as well. Hey, Tech Gadget, we got a Tech Gadget resub here. Tech Gadget coming in for 28 months. 28 months. I know you said 27 months, Tech Gadget, but my intel tells me it's actually 28 months. Tech coming back for another month. Thanks for month number 28, and thank you for continuing to be a rad part of this community. Tech Gadget says, also excited for Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay. Love this game. I like it too, the little bit that I've played, but I've played a shamefully small amount of Baldur's Gate 3, I must admit. So, pretty much everyone here, I'm sure, has probably played more, if you've played it. But I've been well, thank you, Tech Gadget. I've been well. How about you? Yukimo 1609, thank you for following. Welcome. Great to have you here. Of course, Teeny, of course, we will take the best care of your amazing community. I can say with confidence that we have some pretty rad people here. We have a pretty cozy space, some pretty welcoming folks. I'm sure all y'all folks will fit right in. We were just talking about raccoon life expectancy when you arrived. We were trying to figure out why raccoons live so short in the wild, but they can live up to 20 years in captivity, but only 2 to 3 years in the wild, which is very sad. Sounds like they face some serious challenges in the wild. Very sad. I'm sorry I reminded you of the raccoon cotton candy video, and I'm so sorry, but just go look up the video where the raccoon gets its cotton candy and gets to keep it. That's the cure. That's the balm to soothe that wound. Okay. Hey, Victorian Cutler over here on Twitch now. Victorian Cutler was over on the YouTube before, but over here now says, so I didn't get the notif after all. Hope I get to sleep to Baldur's Gate 3 stream since I have way too many hours on it and can hyperfixate on it to the point of maybe the ASMR countering it. I hope this is not too overstimulating for you. You know, the real answer is we're still here. We haven't even started the game yet, so if you fall asleep before I get into the game, then you're good. Then you'll be all good. Cardo Doza, you have not missed the beer pour yet, so you're all good. You're all good. Yo, what is that over on the YouTube chat? Young Lee coming on in with not only their 10th super chat, but also a $20 super chat. Holy crap, Young Lee. That is epic, and that is super, super kind. Thank you so much for that support. That is incredibly generous, deeply appreciated, and super, super hype. Thanks, Young Lee. I know the YouTube chat's kind of quiet. Twitch chat's hopping a little bit more, but I'm sure there's lots of gratitude either way. Well, for me, for sure. I'm sure there's hype in the Twitch chat, though, about it. Sandy also says chocolate chip and then a batch of peanut butter. Oh my god, it's been so long since I had peanut butter cookies. Oh, peanut butter cookies are one of life's little joys. Also, the other day, we got some like dried apple rings with cinnamon from like Sarah's brother's family, and I just every once in a while I open that thing up and just take a sniff because it just smells like fall. It's like condensed essence of fall. I know that doesn't have anything to do with peanut butter cookies, but I just got thinking about delicious baking and the smells I love. So, you know, I'm gonna stop making myself hungry and stop making all y'all hungry. Wizard Man, what kind of character did we make in Baldur's Gate 3? We have an orcish barbarian by the name of Cluck Norris. Cluck Norris is on a mission to avenge every dang chicken. Every chicken that's ever been eaten. Colonel Sanders is his arch nemesis. C.T. Branch is my favorite Star Wars, the Clone Wars character. I don't have an answer for you, I'm afraid, because I have shamefully not watched the Clone Wars series. I know everyone says it's peak Star Wars, but it's another one of those things I haven't had a chance to engage with. One day, perhaps. I know people say I should watch that before I get to like Ahsoka things like that. Okay, I got, okay, and then the TD heels raid hit. Water Zoe, Spooky Libra, Chasing Sunsets, Jeremy Scott, and Anubis. Wait, why did I read that wrong before? It's Anubis. How did I read it previously? I don't know why I struggled with that previously. I feel like I read it wrong the first time. Salutations, Anubis. Salutations. Why did I think I just had a moment when I read your name previously. Yo, what's up, Rotondus Yeeks? Spooky Libra, what's up? What's up? Navy says real life sucks, graphics are great, but it's one life only and PvP is always enabled. Plus it's pay to win and the story depends on the person. It's true, it's incredibly unbalanced. I don't know how they could have put that out there and thought that was okay. Madu Rush, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Welcome. If you are in fact watching, great to have you here. Kerfuffling says your voice is so relaxing. Thank you. Thank you. Well, good news is that I'll be streaming for a while longer yet, so please make yourself at home and get all cozied on up. We'll be chilling for a bit. Stoner Shen, welcome. Come on in. Flax Wench says, please, Father, we need the beer pour. Soon. Soon. It's definitely time for the beer pour. Soon. I'm just trying to get caught up with the chat. It's been going. It's been going. It's Lotric. It is great to see you. How you been? How you been? It's going great here. How's life been for you? Jess Nernan is okay. Alright. Good. I'm so sorry I butchered your name so terribly. Hey, it's wonderful to have you here. I'm glad you discovered the channel as well. Welcome on in. Heck yeah, Christian, we got a big raid. Teeny Heels. Why? I'm having trouble speaking. Teeny Heels. Teeny Heels. Teeny Heels. Teeny Heels came on in with all their awesome people to come and visit. Over on YouTube, Tarot Destroyer says it always takes people a while to figure that out. How many playthroughs are you on now? I've had a couple people ask that in the chat, and I am ashamed to say I am on my first playthrough. I've barely actually really played into this game at all. I feel like I kind of missed that cultural moment. But one day I'll make it through, but I'm still just like right at the beginning basically. I just haven't had the time to sink into it, so we're still very, very early on in this save, and I've barely played past that in my other saves. So, but one day, a decade from now, I'll be able to stand here and be like, I see what all the hype was about. How's that salt in the wound, Flax Wench? The raccoon got its cotton candy. That's what matters. I'm sorry there's so much trauma in the chat here with the raccoon and the cotton candy. I'm sorry I mentioned it, okay? I'm sorry I brought it up. Eyelash, I'm happy to see you, for starters. But I regret to inform you that Nakoma is quite a ripe old age for a raccoon, and but still seems to be doing okay. Probably holds the world record for oldest raccoon in captivity. Hey, wait, hold on a second. Is Nakoma even in captivity? I guess not really. Nakoma kind of probably lives in the wild, right? Yo, what's up, Tucker? No worries. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Christian says Twitch stinky and didn't see my resub. Oh no. Twitch is being really stinky tonight. It might pop up yet, because I know that John was having trouble with gift subs earlier, and I know that a couple people were in the chat here saying the chat was buggy for them, so Twitch is having some issues. so it might still pop yet. But Christian, thank you for the resub, 10 or 11 months, whichever it is. We'll find out when it eventually pops. But thank you for being such an amazing, super enthusiastic and supportive part of this community for the last yearish. It's rad to have you here, Christian. Hard mode for Nick is having 2 chats to read through. I think I get a little better at it as time goes by, but maybe not. Maybe not. Nicoma says, I'll die doing what I love most, being here and eating garbage. Aw, that's so touching. That's so touching. How about instead you live while doing what you love the most? Oh, what you eating? Slim Jims and Ruffles sour cream and onion. Oh my god. Oh my god. That sounds great. I don't know why, Wizard Man. I have no idea why. My brain just broke. I did not. Yeah, it was not Anubis. It was definitely Anubis. And I have no idea why I read it that way. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I confused you. I misled you. Dawn's Eternal Light has requested some potato tapping. You betcha. You betcha. We can do that. We can do that. Nicoma says make sure that blood sugar isn't too high if you are tripping over words. That's a fair point. It was kind of high, but it has come down slightly, so I think it's okay. I think sometimes my brain just, you know, sometimes it just malfunctions. Beanard, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk over on the YouTube side. Thanks for lurking with us. Wizardman says wandering in Baldur's Gate 3 would be pretty cool. The atmosphere and environments are absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I did do one video like that. But I have to actually play more of the game before I can do more like that. So that I can open up more areas to wander in. But I did do one on the channel back when the game came out. Maybe when I get back to it, I will do some more. Nicole says, I live in New Jersey now, so yeah, that's the wild. But you'll be living in Canada. Right, that's why I thought you were moving. So you are moving to Canada, but it hasn't happened yet. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't losing my mind. Stoner Shin Buttspot is around. We've definitely had some good Buttspot moments here tonight, but it's gonna be a little bit before he shows his head again, maybe. I don't know. Nicoma says, I'm gonna be a Canadian raccoon and sip maple syrup through a silly straw. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, we just all day long sipping on that, sipping that syrup, which sounds like something very different. Hey, you know what just happened? I hit the bottom of chat, you guys. That's brilliant. So let's. Oh, Tech Gadget and Barbecue both requested beer lore in the last few minutes here. But you know what, guys? I'm just gonna refund your points because I'm about to go get the beer and show you the beer and read the beer lore anyway. And I feel like it's not fair that I take your points at this point. So have your points back. Thank you for requesting it, though. All right. Yeah, tonight's beer is a gorgeous looking one. The can is beautiful. It's from one of my favorite breweries locally. It's called Driftwood Brewery. The beer is called Abyssus. And I'm gonna go get it out of the fridge in just a moment. Let's do that right now. I will be back, my friends. And you know what I expect out of all of y'all. You know what I expect. So I'll be back in just a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Be excellent to one another. Behave while I'm away. I'll be right back.
Bunger! Bunger, bunger, bung, 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 bung.
Sorry for the extended break there. Hope you all enjoyed not listening to me for a little bit. I ended up talking to Sarah for a moment, and then she had some things to ask me about wedding planning stuff, and that took a minute. So the wedding planning does not wait, and we gotta figure these things out. So anyway, we're good. We gotta sort it out. You listen to me in scamp form. That's a terrifying concept. Don't know how I feel about that. What is going on, Elmuse? Who's screaming? What's screaming? What is happening? Oh no, the scamp army. Oh no. Now there's a lot of scamps coming in, eh? Wow, there's actually a fairly small number of flames in the chat. Like, I'm kind of proud of y'all. Also, butt spot coming in. Poke butt noise. No. No. We did not need that. We did not need that. I told you butt spot was there. I told you butt spot was chilling. Butt spot backing up the Blastoise Brigade. Yikes. But seriously though, there's like very few flames in the chat. It's gorgeous. Wizardman says, I absolutely love the scamp memes on this channel. The noise always makes me cackle. I hear that noise and I don't associate it with the noise that I made, you know? I'm not like, ah yes, my scamp sound. I'm just like, oh, it's the scamp. I'm like, no wait, that was me. That was me. The scamp noises make me picture Nick practicing them. I'm sorry that is etched upon your memory. I'm so sorry. Yes, that is actually me making that sound, stoner shit. Yeah, it was. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know where it came from. Somewhere deep and dark in my soul. Yeah, what's up, Aram Lily? Hello. By the 9, there's more of them. There's an entire army. I still owe Drake, I think it was, who requested the Scamp Massacre redemption, which was the opposite of the Scamp Army, you know, slaying the Scamp Army. I'm pretty sure I owe him that from like a year ago. One day I'll deliver on it. What in oblivion is that? Yeah, Bruce, you kind of missed out. Naga was the only one in there. Oh, and Tick Spring. They both had some fire. Yup. Elephant of the East says, could we get another slow Sonic Frontiers video? Like, if I'm being totally honest, the chances of it happening are pretty low, I would say. Like, maybe if I pick up Sonic Frontiers again and start playing it a bunch, maybe I'll feel so inspired. I did like that concept, though, the, like, really slow narration. So I might try applying something like that to a different game, possibly. And I'm not saying it couldn't ever happen. I'm just saying it's probably pretty unlikely that I'm gonna go back to Sonic Frontiers. But I'll think about doing a super snow video for a different game. It was kind of fun with Sonic, though, because, you know, Sonic gotta go fast. You want to know what a bunger is, Wizard Man? You want me to tell you all about the bunger? Looks like some sort of elephant from a child's nightmare. I mean, it's not the farthest off. It's definitely from a nightmarish thing. Look up a little game called Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks. And tell me what you see. You'll find the bunger and so much more nightmare fuel. Can I try to do a live recreation of the scamp noise now? Okay, let me see. Was that anywhere close? Was that anywhere close? I feel like that was not quite, I didn't quite have the technique down. The SpongeBob. It kind of was, wasn't it? It kind of was. It was. Maybe it was a singular thing. Maybe I can't quite get there again. I don't know. It was a moment in time. It was a moment in time. I like channeling a bit of Yoda on that one. Bruce says, usually I hit the chat with a burn it all and then everything goes to hell. It's true. You missed out. You missed your chance tonight. Nate is out there trying to bring back the flames, but no, it's not going to happen tonight. Weatherman says, okay, that makes sense. I suppose I closed a window to check my ongoing game of Baldur's Gate 3 and then I immediately heard Bunger and closed the tab to check what the heck was up. Bunger's something special. Elephant of the East, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy what I put out there. And I'm sorry, I wish I could promise you another super slow Sonic Frontiers. But I can't make that promise. Also, Alan Thomas, hello and welcome. Sorry I didn't say hi earlier. Welcome on in. I'm sorry, Naga. I'm so sorry. I love the difference. Yeah, the duality of man. Stop, and that's perfect. Hohen Martin, what's up? Hohen Martin says Yoda has a very petable head. Rub it for good luck or something. I guess. Just pat the Yoda. Okay, the beer. I promised y'all the beer, and it's getting late, so let's crack this thing open. Wow. Okay. Tonight's beer has an absolutely gorgeous can. Check it out. This is the Abyssus Creek. I don't know how to pronounce it. Creek style cherry sour. It's a style of beer, but I don't actually know what makes a beer a Creek. Pretty sure it's a style of beer you can find in The Witcher 3. A Rivian Creek. It's a European style, clearly, but I'm not sure what typifies a Creek. But anyway, this is a Creek style cherry sour from Driftwood Brewery. They're based in Victoria, British Columbia, and they make some of my favorite local beers. They also make some of my favorite cans. This is, of course, a bird of prey of some kind. I don't know what exactly, but it's badass. Really cool looking. I wish I knew what kind of raptor this was. But they have a whole series of special releases that are all barrel-aged sours of some kind. Or maybe not all sours, but all barrel-aged at least. And they all have different birds, different raptors on them. It is a very epic can. It reads here, following 18 months of conditioning in a French oak foudre, this Crimson Creek style ale is charged with a massive dose of sour cherries that yields a tart cherry, oak, and funk profile. So we're looking for something that's going to be sweet, or maybe not, it's going to be sour and tart, and a little bit tannic, probably, from that aging in oak barrels. And then funky, kind of funky. Take heed. The pleasing harmony of sour flavors belies its intoxicating nature. It's actually not terribly strong. It's a 6.5%, so it's not weak, but it's not like 10% or 12%. But I'm looking forward to it because, like I said, these guys do some fantastic stuff, and I don't think I've had one of these from them before. So, yo, what's up, Nick N77CK 777? I'm assuming that's, or maybe it's just N7. Anyway, good morning. Thank you for tuning in from the UK. I hope Monday morning is treating you well so far. Hone, yes, I just drink the one beer on a stream, and it's always a fun craft beer, usually one that I've never tried before. I like to take it as an opportunity to explore some of our local craft brews. We have lots and lots. You know, Soup F8, I don't know that any of us needed to know that, if I'm being totally honest. That's the kind of thing that you just use the inside the head voice for, unless you're speaking to your, medical professional. X2 Saturn, welcome on in. I'm doing well, thank you. Stoner Shin says those scamp noises remind me of the time I tried to do Fizzlestick's voice from League of Legends. I don't think I know that voice because I don't play LOL, but I assume it's pretty goofy. Meadowraptor, welcome. You've arrived just in time for the beer pour. Perfect. Mads, how are you? How you doing tonight? Wow, eyelash, really? That is a dad joke worthy of this stream. Well done, well done. Alright, I'm gonna just turn down the volume here while I crack this open so it's not too loud, and then I will turn it back up for the pour. One moment. Yeah, that's pretty loud. Hopefully not too loud for you. And I'm just going to mute while I readjust the mics here. Alrighty. Are you ready for the pour? Got a glass. We got our beer. Our kriek. And it's time to pour. Oh, that's a squeaky door. One moment, friends. 1 second here. I'm just pouring out the beer. That was Sarah coming in case y'all are wondering. Quite a violent fizz on that one. Sounds crisp. Smells definitely barrel aged. A little funky. 1 moment, friends. Okay. Hello, friends. Sorry about that. Sorry to cut short the end of the pour there. I hope that you got to enjoy the fizzies at the very least. At the very least. But this thing pours. Look at this color. Look at this color. You can see all my disgusting fingerprints all over here now. But here, let me pull out a light for you so you can see this color. There we go. This is beautiful deep red, although it looks actually quite coppery when I put the light through it here. But in hand, it's this gorgeous. I mean, it is kind of coppery, but it's much more saturated red in person. It is quite beautiful, though. A very spirited fizz on this one. Exactly, Serena. Exactly. What did I miss? Oh, kerfufflings. You want to see the shirt? Of course. Of course. Check it out. Y'all know where it's from. I probably don't have to tell you. It's from this channel's regular sponsors, Into the AM, purveyors of elevated everyday apparel, known for their graphic tees, premium graphic tees, all kinds of awesome designs. This is a fairly new one. They sent this, I don't know, a few months ago, I think. But it's quite pretty. They have all kinds of different designs, as you probably know. If you want sort of the like floral designs, they got that. They got like some spacey designs. They got lots of like Japanese inspired designs. They've got vintage tees that they're doing these days. They look and feel really nice. I'm just gonna readjust the mics here. But if you do want to pick up some of this, they have all kinds of other stuff too, not just tees. But if you want the graphic tees in particular, go check them out. There's a link in the chat. If you go !t-shirt, 10% using my link. Hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. One moment, please. They are really good t-shirts though. Like actually my favorite. I wear them all the time. They're super comfy and just really good quality. They feel really nice. The door was reaching out to have some fizz. Yes, the door was like, oh, that's a very fizzy pour you got there. My back turned to your fire. And I go, why are you still trying to? Y'all have graduated from waiting till I leave to like literally just lighting the channel on fire while I'm here. Oh, Nakoma had to head off. Nakoma says, I'm going to lurk and drift off to Dreamland. Y'all have a good stream. Nakoma, good to see you. Well, awesome to see you. I was trying to say wonderful and I changed it to awesome partway through, so it became awesome to see you. And have a fantastic birthday next weekend. And have a good week between now and then too. Sleep well, Nakoma. Catch you next time. Actually, yes, the washing machine saga did continue earlier, Kuro, but I managed to wrangle it. I bent it to my will. But yes, it does continue. Nath says, I just found out I'm colorblind. The news came out of the orange. Oh my god. That is terrible. That is terrible. For a second I was going to be like, oh, you too? Now you know what it's like. But no, that's very good. Cheers, friends. I think last stream was the day that they announced the passing of Akira Toriyama, and I forgot to dedicate the toast to him, but I think it's time to fix that. So today I would like to toast the memory of Akira Toriyama and his incredible legacy, whether you know his work through his shows, his anime, through his games or what have you. Incredible man with incredible impact and legacy as well, touching the lives of millions. So cheers, Toriyama-san. I have some friends who are really into Dragon Ball Z. Specifically, I had a couple friends who are really into Dragon Ball Z, and then a couple who really got into Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which I gather was like I guess a version of it that was like abridged but also voiced over and apparently very hilarious. Not an official thing. I never watched it, but they went on and on about that for quite a while. Mami Kai, thank you for the follow. Welcome. That's right, sending out a Kamehameha for the legend himself. Indeed, Prothalasic. Crizzly, I'm glad you were here for the beer pour. Beer comes flying out of the can everywhere and headbang ensues. That's right, Owen. A can that metal. That's all you can do. Adrian Gallardo says, never played, or Gallardo, apologies if I'm mispronouncing. Says never played D&D before, but I've been obsessed with Baldur's Gate 3. I think a lot of people found that they actually really like what D&D has to offer through Baldur's Gate 3. Smitty, oh, you like the Dragonborn helmet? Where is it? Right there. The Dragonborn helmet. That one has a story behind it. I think I've mentioned it here on stream once or twice before, but that helmet is paper mache and it was made by my brother for the release of Skyrim. We went to the midnight release down at our local electronics boutique, which was like Canadian GameStop basically. And he and a buddy of his, Connor, they made a couple of helmets like that and they wore it to the release. I shamefully was not cool enough to do that. In retrospect, I kind of wish I had. But anyway, for some reason I borrowed it from him. I can't even remember what the reasoning was. And it's just lived here ever since. So, there it is. There's the story, Smitty. You know what, Hone? I don't think our mom really loved Dragon Ball Z either, but it came on after Pokemon, so we watched it anyway. But yeah, I think she thought it was pretty violent. Now, I guess, is there some sort of, I don't know, code to use at checkout for Into the Ham? Why, I'm glad you asked, Naga. Thank you for checking. Yeah, you can use code the ASMR nerd at checkout, or it might just be ASMR nerd minus the I actually completely forget. But I should remember. But the good news is that if you use the link in the chat, it will automatically apply the 10% off to your entire order. You don't even have to worry about the code. So just use that link and you're good to go. You're golden. Katie Williams, you're a colorblind wedding photographer. No way. Are you serious? I don't know if you're just pulling my leg or if that's for real, but I, as a colorblind individual, always found myself second guessing my color choices when it comes to, like, editing my photos. So that must be a bit of a challenge, eh? Yeah, for sure, Enko, for sure. It seemed only right. Kuro says DBZ Abridged is amazing. They tried to get me to watch it for like a long time. I never did. But maybe I missed out. Enko says DBZ Abridged was a comedy abridged series made and voice acted by Team 4 Stars, same people who made Hellsing Abridged, which I also have not seen, but evidently it was very funny. Enko, we all have some 11/11/11 memory. Yeah, I mean, many people here probably do. Some of y'all might be too young to really have any strong memories about the day that Skyrim released. Eyelash says a friend of mine asked who won at the D&D meeting, and it was such a dad, are you winning, son moment. Like who? Like which player won the D&D session? I can see why you might think that. Why you might think that's how it goes, but that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Live your dreams, absolutely. That's amazing. I mean, that's really cool, though, that you can make that work. In fact, you overcome that challenge, you know. Hone said that's what made it cool. The violence, yes. Tyrone asks, are there any animes you like? I get asked this every once in a while, and then I always feel like I'm not a real anime viewer, so I can't claim to really like any animes, or like the things that I do enjoy don't really count. They're not like anime enough. I don't know. I honestly, we have this chat. It's like a perennial discussion here on the channel, where I'm always like, I should really watch anime. Give me your suggestions, and then you all do, and then I proceed to not watch anything. The last like actual anime that I probably watched, and I don't even know if it counts, was the Castlevania stuff, which was really good. But I've been told by some people it counts, and by some people that it does not. So I don't know. I have not seen Death Note, so I cannot say. I cannot say. Dick Spring, thanks for making it rain. Making it rain. Nate says, I hate my job. All I do is crush cans all day. It's so depressing. So depressing. keep starting to read these sentences. I'm like, oh no, Nate, you hate your job. And then it just turns into a dad joke. You bamboozle me every time. Every time. Kuro says, if there are two things I could point to that perfectly describe my sense of humor, they are Hellsing Ultimate Abridged and Llamas with Hats. I don't think I've seen either of those. So I don't know, I can't pick up what you would now, but if I ever do, then I'll know. Shekel Boy says, couldn't play Skyrim at first because it was rated M and my parents wouldn't let me. I mean, that's fair if you were a youngin'. I wouldn't say there's too much of those. Well, I guess, okay, there's decapitations. There's some violence. I guess I probably wouldn't want my 10-year-old playing it. And Ghost says, one of my best friends growing up and a current creative partner of mine is a colorblind artist, and he is brilliant. He's also currently studying architecture in Italy and will be graduating soon. Congrats to your friend. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know, it takes a lot of confidence, I guess, to overcome or for me at least, like my feelings of uncertainty when it comes to my color judgment. Because I know that there's some things I just don't see the way normal people do, and I know that I will make mistakes with colors sometimes. But maybe that's not so bad, maybe that's okay. You do recommend DBZ Abridged? Or no, Death Note is what you're talking about. Sorry. I wasn't quite following their own. But I get you. Meanwhile, I am the scamp. The scamp is me. Kuro says, I subscribe to the idea that the way to win D&D is by making the person, or by being the person to force the DM to make the most rules to combat player BS. That's one way to look at it. If you run with that kind of group and that kind of DM, that can be fun if everybody's on board. Usually when I play D&D, it's definitely more of a collaborative storytelling experience. But the antagonistic player DM relationship definitely can work with the right group. The lusty Argonian maid is why it's rated M. You know what, Set a Dragon? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Castlevania does count. Alright, okay. Your suggestions, Kuro. Hellsing Ultimate, Space Battleship Yamato, and Mobile Fighter G Gundam. They all sound good. I bet you they're all pretty rad. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Thank you for the Rex. Eyelash says, not a fan of Skyrim is gross. So many dead people. Don't get me wrong, I love the game, but if I played it as a child, I would have been affected. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I feel like by the time I was a teen, I was probably pretty desensitized to that kind of thing. But as a kid, that probably would have been pretty upsetting. Just give you scabs forever. Hook them up to your veins. And Ghost says, I have very vivid memories of him asking me the difference between certain colors in our art classes. I don't know 100% which color blindness he has, but reds and greens, you think? Yeah, same. I struggle most with reds and greens. Protanopia is what I have. Protanopia. Yo, Attractive, welcome on in. Great to have you here. Okay, guys, we're 2 hours into the stream. How do you feel about some gameplay? I'm just being slow now. Shall we delve into some Dungeons and Dragons? Well, we'll delve into the dungeons. We won't delve into the dragons. That'd be weird, I guess. Unless you're into that. But definitely dungeons. Okay. It's time for the return of Cluck Norris, who, as you might recall, is a orcish barbarian bent on avenging every unjustly slain chicken in the world. That's his backstory. Let's go. We're very early on. We're very early on. So we had not done that much at all. Smitty says I use the more decapitations mod in Skyrim. I didn't know that was a thing. By just lopping heads off with wild abandon. Hey, look who it is. Curtis Girl. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Curtis Girl, good to see you. Thank you for the 27 months. What's new with you? Curtis Girl says, I hope all is well. It's great to see you. Hey, it's wonderful to have you out tonight. I am doing pretty well. Thank you. Pardon me. We're just getting to the gameplay now. But you know how it is. You know how we roll around these parts. By the way, y'all, go check out Curtis Girl here on Twitch. Curtis Girl streams old school EverQuest, which I think is just so cool. I say that every time, but I continue to think that it's very cool. I love that that game's still alive and kicking. There's still people streaming it. So go check it out. So, yeah, we actually just finished off this little dungeon here. The overgrown ruin, I guess. We went on a little adventure through there. Fought some bandits and stuff. Looted some treasures. We have our early game party here. Shadowheart, Astarion, Cluck Norris, and Gale. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Now, the last time I streamed this, I did have a plugin enabled for all y'all so that you could vote on dialogue choices, which was very fun. I had quite a good time with that. But the problem with that is, in order to enable it, I have to be streaming in the Baldur's Gate 3 category on Twitch, not the ASMR category. And I think that kind of does these streams a disservice, because most people are here for the ASMR. And so I felt like I think it's better off that we just try streaming in ASMR. It means that y'all don't get to vote on the dialogue though, which is a big bummer. So I guess you can let me know what you prefer for next time. We could just do an unofficial vote in the chat, and where I just kind of look at what dialogue option you want me to take. Also, M. Loudon, what is up? I wasn't ignoring you on purpose. I just wanted to finish the sentence. M. Loudon, 32 dang months. What is up? What is up, my guy? It's good to be back. Have I seen the new MTG set for this fall? I have not. It's a red wall themed set. Not like literally, but pretty much. Mice Heroes. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to get some of that. That's incredible. Little woodland creatures committing terrible atrocities and violence towards one another. I could not. I need this. I have such a soft spot in my heart for red wall themed things. We need more. Gloom Barrow or something like that, and badgers and stuff. That is so good. That is so good. Okay, I'm gonna look that up right after this stream. That is amazing. I'm so glad they're doing it. Thank you for letting me know about it. And thank you for the 32-month resub as well. Very much appreciated. And it's wonderful to have you on out tonight. Thorax says, alright, now that gameplay has started, I gotta head to bed. Classic. Absolutely classic. Thorax, you have yourself a good one. Thanks for chilling with us. Glad you made it to gameplay. And we will see you next time. Take care. Good night, Thorax. Good night. Going back in the chat here. Missed some stuff. Set a Dragon said, my daughters have walked in on me playing Doom Eternal before. Their response was, kill all the bad guys. I can just imagine them just like the bloodthirst in their eyes. I mean, I've is a mental image. Innocent little children, eyes aflame, with the need to rip and tear. Wizardman says, I just think they're so funny. Which the scamps? I only found out today that they're your voice. I've been operating on the assumption that, whoa, Morrowind scamps have some weird sound effects for like a year. I'm out here misrepresenting scamps to the world. I was going to say I'm sorry, but I'm not really that sorry. I'm really not. Enco said, in terms of violent video games, my first game was Kirby 64. My second game, Resident Evil 0. Wow, that is 0 to 60 for sure. I was 5. That's like maybe a little too early for that. And you 100% had nightmares, but it was a natural curiosity and you loved it. It made me into the gamer you are now. You know, there's something to be said for that as well. Dawn's Eternal Light said, now I want to see a dungeon that's inside an ancient skeleton of a giant dragon. I feel like that might have been done before. Or something like that. That's a very cool concept though. If not, you should totally turn that into like a D&D adventure. Yes, chat named Cluck Norris, friend of a friend. I think it was actually Eyelash Hippo. I'm pretty sure it was Eyelash Hippo's suggestion. Hey, it's Lionheart. How you doing, Lionheart? Lionheart says, so good to see ya. I'm up way too late after a Lethal Company game. I really need to try Lethal Company. I've never played it, but I've seen it played, and it looks like a lot of fun. Thank you for stopping on in, Lionheart. I'm glad that you could join us, even though it's late for you. Hopefully we can help you wind down after your Lethal Company sesh. Y'all go check out Lionheart. Speaking of awesome members of this community who also stream, shout out Lionheart. There we go. Lionheart streams one of y'all's favorite games, Thief. I know we got some taffers out here, as well as other relaxing down-tempo gaming and just like chill vibes. Were you streaming Lethal Company tonight, or were you just playing with some friends? Also, I don't know if we got a shout out. We did get a shout out for Curtis Girl. Awesome, thank you. Hi, everybody. Attractive. Yes, I'm feeling much better after my cold. Thank you. I'm feeling way better. Back to normal. Pretty much. Alright, Enco, enjoy your lurk. Aw, your dog Togi. Please give Togi all the pets for us. Make sure she knows that she is the best girl. The goodest girl. What is that hat on Asterion? It's an incredible hat. I don't know. How delicious. A rufflesome blackguard hat. I'll have you know. It's very good. It's very good. It is in fact delicious. I didn't see what Grapple said. Oh, we getting out of the tutorial zone with the session, lads. I don't know. Maybe. It seems unlikely. Like Kuro says, great joke. Yeah, what's up, Lurid? How you doing? Hey, Handsome Dashing Princess. What's up? Handsome Dashing Princess says, or asks, Nick, skateboard, rollerblades, or bicycle? Bicycle. I have never skateboarded. I've never rollerbladed. So, bicycle by default. Wins by default. That's Sarah's cough. She's had this cough pretty much since she had COVID in the fall. We should probably, well, she has been to a doctor to see about it, and they said it's not a problem, but it's not gone away, so we should probably get it checked out again. Yo, Haven, what's up? Over on the YouTube chat. Thank you for the kind words, Haven. It's very nice of you to say. I'm glad you enjoy the stuff I put out there. It's not quite a Colovian, a third era Colovian for Helm. You're right. You're right, attractive, but it's up there. It's up there. Everyone here's looking mighty beat up, huh? You were streaming. Nice. Nice. The Blackguard hat looks like a whoopee cushion. Kinda does, eh? You played extremely modded. Of course, there's a modding community. I never considered that, but yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff out there. It sounded like an asthmatic cough. Well, I don't think she's ever had asthma as far as we know, but there's definitely something going on there that we need to get checked out, because yeah, for a while it got a little better, but now it seems like it's back and maybe worse. So maybe there's some kind of like infection lingering, but I don't know what. Like I said, she did get it checked out. She had a doctor listen to it and they said it was fine, but it was a little better at the time maybe. Attractive says, poor thing, does it keep her up at night? Fortunately, no. But sometimes, like while she's sleeping, it does like make a little bit of a wheezing sound. But no, the cough itself doesn't, which is good. She hasn't done a round of antibiotics. Maybe she needs it. Maybe there's just a persistent infection of some kind. Maybe antibiotics would help. I don't know. But I think we do need to get her back to see a doctor. Our tractor says, my partner had a bad cough for months after she had COVID too. Took a lot of ginger to kick it out of her. Antibiotics and ginger. Yeah, maybe there's something lingering there. We should definitely get it checked out. I will pass on the well wishes. Eyelashes, my mom needed a round of steroids to stop her cough after COVID. I mean, we had COVID back in September, so this has been going on for quite some time. Almost 6 months now. Like I said, it did get better for a bit, but then it seems lately like maybe it's getting worse again. Steel Echo says, I hope it's not long COVID. Yeah, I don't know. We don't know. Attractive says, yeah, it ended up being a chest infection because COVID. It messed up her immunity. Yeah. She doesn't have other symptoms really. Like no fever or anything like that, but still. Set a Dragon says, my whole family had COVID and most of us had coughs for a month or two to get rid of it. Yeah, we weren't too worried for the first couple months, but it has been going on for a long time now. And Bruce says, it sounds like she has a bit of chronic bronchitis. Is that a thing? Don't let them tell you that is okay. So what would chronic bronchitis be treated with? And what causes it, I guess? Because bronchitis is an inflammation of the bronchioles, right? So is that like a bacterial infection, or is it just like a irritation that doesn't go away for some reason? Wizardman says, your party's looking a little banged up. They really are. Yeah, they had a kind of rough time in there. Shadowheart's got bigger bags under her eyes than usual. Asterian's definitely not looking so great. Hi everybody. What's up? Thanks all for health advice, just soliciting health advice on live stream here. Tick said bronchitis can turn into pneumonia if untreated. Yeah, I think you're right, because I think that happened to me when I was a kid. I had a bout with pneumonia, and I think it developed from cold that turned into bronchitis that turned into pneumonia. Yeah, I believe that is true. They gave you antibiotics, and that did the trick for you. Okay. Well, also, I should probably check the channel points rewards. Tick Spring requested a blood sugar check a while ago. Thank you for helping me look after my well-being and all that. It's on its way down. It's at 8.7, which is a little high, but it's coming down, so that's good. Thank you for that, Tick Spring. Also, Lionheart, thank you. I'll keep that in reserve for a little bit from now. I'll check my blood sugar again. And our Tractive, we will pet that Eevee, but first, let's get a little bit of gameplay in here. I think we should probably consider at least a short rest. Yeah, we could probably get away with that, I would say. Alright, that's looking a little better. Faux show. Alright, let's head out of here. Oh, and see what we can do.
Need to find a way forward.
Find a way forward. Now, I don't remember actually where we had gone here, if I'm being totally honest. Like,
let's get going.
How much we had explored or not explored. We must have come over this way because we at least found a Starion, right? So that's happened. Wait, can we like jump up here or something? I'm pretty sure we can. Let's go. Let's go. Dang, did you see that beast just leap up? Double leap. Wow. That's a ridiculous leap. Actually insane. But kind of fun. Okay, and yeah, so we dealt with all the ruins over here.
So that's progress.
And all the dudes that were in there. Where's the rest of our party? Come on, you guys. Can't we? Why can't I? How do I group mode? No, we want group mode. God, I need to play more of this. How do we just select all our party members? I never remember.
Don't touch me.
My faith protects me.
They're supposed to follow, right? I'm sure there's a button to select them all. I just do not remember what it is. Come on, gang, let's go. Can you guys not jump? Is that the problem? No, they totally can. Starshan says this cat is being so selfish with my covers. Aw, but kitty needs covers.
Should mind my step.
Torn a net trap.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
Koros's chat has suddenly become the Bing search engine. One cough and all of a sudden you're going to die. You know, I appreciate everyone's concern, and I appreciate your advice and suggestions. We'll keep them in mind for sure. Ultimately, we'll have to go see a doctor, and hopefully maybe they can prescribe something, because it has been going on for far too long. It's one of those things where life gets so busy and it's hard to take the time to take care of yourself, but you know, it's pretty critical. I'll tell her that all of you are concerned for her health. Maybe that will help me convince her to go see a doctor. I may be Dr. Nick, but I'm not that kind of doctor. Nerd GPT, that's right. Lash says, I love how this community goes from butts to concern for her well-being. The two are not mutually exclusive. Not by any stretch. We can definitely, care about both butts and about one another. And one another's butts. Oh, Attractive. I'm so sorry to hear about your pet chicken. So is the scamp. That's very sad. I'm sorry to hear about your pet chicken. I'm sorry for your loss. And Cluck Norris is here to avenge the death of your pet chicken. Also making weird glorp sounds. Weird throat noises. No, seriously though, how do I select all of my party?
Still breathing, despite everything.
I legitimately cannot remember. Alright, what's going on up here? Ah, yes, of course.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Y'all remember Lazelle, right? I know it's been a long time since we played, but she was the one that was trapped with us on the creepy nautiloid. And she also has the Mind Flayer parasite. Rando Lopez, you had a pet rooster? Bolos, how you doing? Welcome. Grapple says the low strength party members can have a hard time following since they can't jump as far. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, but then they all managed it just fine, so. That is a very cute chat MD emote for sure. Tixpink says nothing wrong with sharing personal stories. A cough for that long isn't too normal. Yeah, no, you're right. It is not. Grapple says WebMD, the most accurate and professional health advisor, has deduced that Sarah has super cancer. We certainly hope not, but WebMD probably would. All right, what should I do here? Do you think Cluck Norris is going to be capable of persuasion or deception, I guess in this case? Or we can do our barbarian special roll. We can say, shoot the trap down, I'll tear it apart before anyone else gets hurt. Which I guess would then allow her to fight with us here, I suppose. Or do we just straight up attack the tieflings? What do y'all think? I can't remember how we were playing Cluck Norris. Were we playing him real angry? I don't think we were. I don't see any chickens in this situation, so I don't think you'd be motivated by chicken revenge. Let's say throw her sass back at her. I don't hate Lazelle or anything. Let's say shoot the trap down and claim that we'll tear it apart, but then Lazelle can help us fight the tieflings. How about that? He was kind of dumb. You're probably right. He probably has very low int. Pardon me. Yo, Fish Food over on YouTube says, hey man, thanks for all the time and passion you put into these vids. My favorite relaxing content. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kindness, the kind words. I'm really glad that they help you wind down, relax. Glad that you vibe with what I do here. Super kind of you, Fish Food. Alright, let's do it. Alright, time for a persuasion roll. It's only DC 5. I don't think we're super charismatic though. Let's add the guidance. Alright, let's do it. Ooh. Oh, nice. The guidance saved us. The guidance saved us.
He's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Danaes?
Enough. Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
Oh wow, so we actually do have the chance to attack Lae'zel here. I mean, I feel bad just like randomly murdering these tieflings, but I also don't have any reason to attack Lae'zel necessarily, aside from the fact that she's like pretty aggro, you know, but guidance is absolutely mandatory. Stoner Shen says, orange cats, man, the rumors are true. They're such menaces, but such sweethearts. Something, something, one orange brain cell. We had an orange cat when I was growing up. A female orange cat, which is actually very uncommon. But she was a sweetheart. Lae'zel doesn't even know what a chicken is. But when we tell her, she will join our crusade against all who oppose the chickens. All who oppress the chickens. Alright, let's do this.
No!
You lying rat!
Charlatan. Asterion is inspired. Very nice. You can knock out enemies instead of killing them. Go to the passive tab in your hotbar for non-lethal attacks. It's true. We don't really need to murder these guys, do we? That seems just unnecessary. How do we do that? Where's a non-lethal attack on here? Where they say go to the passives tab? I don't even know where that is. Cleave. Like I said, I really have barely played this, y'all. Where is my non-lethal attack? I know it's in here somewhere. Passives. Ah, very good, thank you. Appreciate it. Bruce says, this is the point of the DM where I would have to say play your alignment. I don't know. We don't even have, I don't remember how we were playing. I don't think Cluck Norris is like a big jerk. I don't think we have a particular, you know, mandate to be real mean or not. Unless chickens are involved. Unless chickens are involved. Lassa says, we have an orange cat called Orange. Can't confirm he dopey. We thought he'd gone missing again, but it turned out he just likes sleeping in the wardrobe. Classic. Absolutely classic. Alright, let's try for a non-lethal attack against dude guy here. That didn't look very non-lethal. Did I actually click this? Or did I just straight up? I think I did. I think I failed to actually click the button. I'm pretty sure. So we just straight up almost murdered the dude. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. No, Asterion. Chill out. Chill out. There we go. Here. Come. Yeah, toggleable passive feature. Knocks them unconscious instead of killing them. Must be unarmed or using a melee weapon. Okay. Fair enough. But he's going to do a ranged attack here. How do I force a melee attack? Let's just move him up right here. Oh, he doesn't have enough movement. That's the problem. Okay, well, I guess we'll just move on up here. Maybe Shadowheart can knock him out. We shall see. Should we shoot this lady? I don't know, Lae'zel's probably going to kill her. I suspect. Grapple says it should show the passive is toggled next to your portrait. Yeah, so it is toggled for everyone right now. That's good to know, thank you. You will need to turn it off again after the fight. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, maybe we can I guess we can just where's Gale anyway? Are you kidding me, Gale? Are you kidding me, Gale? Oh my god. Bruh. Oh my god. I can't believe you've done this, Gale. What happens when I'm so separated from my party? Like, clearly he's not in combat.
That way.
I guess the combat just waits till he arrives. Don't blame Gale, he has weak knees. He really does. I assume when he enters a certain radius, suddenly he'll enter combat. There we go. Yeah. Classic BG3 moment. Freaking Gale. Okay, where are we at here?
All that matters.
Yeah, we'll intern. I don't really want to kill anyone, so I guess Asterian's just gonna wait. He's getting shot up. Okay, wait. Oh, okay, what's like all that? Gosh dang. I feel like she's gonna end up getting wrecked. I don't think we're gonna be able to get down there with Asterian to knock her out in time. Probably not, anyway. Oh well. What can you do? Gale, you're not gonna be able to do anything useful, really, because we don't want to kill anyone, so whatever. I don't know, just come on up here. Alright. Yeah, let's come on in here, and we are still non-lethal, yes. Okay, let's do it. Knocked out. Very good. Okay. Cluck Norris cannot get over there in time to stop Lae'zel from murdering this lady. Brutal. Anna, hey, welcome. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. How you doing? I am well. We're just, negotiating this combat, but I was trying to do this in a way where this lady wouldn't die, but I don't know that we're going to be able to.
With haste.
And as Kuro says, non-lethal strikes do not work for bows or spells, unfortunately. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get there to do it. That's a shame. Actually, if Cluck Norris wasn't there, he might have been able to. It would have been real close.
On my way.
He's not quite close enough for a melee attack, is he? Oh no, he totally is. Okay. No, we've got it actually. Okay, and he is non-lethal, yeah. We're still okay, let's. Nice. Okay. Nice. I like how this is just still hanging out up here. I don't think that's supposed to look like that. That's kind of buggy looking. Yo, Chris Wilson over on YouTube says, Happy Sunday, Nick. Hope the weekend has been good. It has been. Yeah, it was over too fast, as usual, but managed to get some good, wedding planning stuff done, so can't complain too much. Bakery guy, welcome. Glad you made it before the end of the stream. What's up? Thank you for the 20-month resub. Bakery guy says, dang, I can't believe it's been 20 months already. You're 4 months off of 2 years. How does this happen? How does this happen? When I first stumbled on this channel, I knew I'd be hanging out for a long time. And here you are. Just wait till it's been 40 months. We'll say the same. Hey, it is my pleasure, Bakery Guy. Thank you for being such an awesome part of these streams, of this community. We love having you here. And glad you can make it for a little bit tonight. And thank you again for 20 months of really kind support. Alright. Let's talk to Lae'zel.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
And what exactly is a creche? I think is probably the correct answer here. Or maybe a little sassier. A simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms.
Rude.
The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Rude. Alright, what is this crush?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gate tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
I assume if I say we'll journey together, let's find this crush, will she join the party? Because I think in my other playthrough I said we'll go our separate ways because I didn't really want her in my party. Let's see what it says.
The party's full.
Yeah, so I
You need
thought.
to make room.
No. Okay, we'll still have to go to camp.
Very well, but heed my words.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
A crash must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Narrator, they did. Alright. Well, I feel slightly better that we managed to do that non-lethally. I don't think Cluck Norris is a bad dude. I don't think he murders just for the fun of it, unless there's chickens involved. So let's just leave these folks to their being unconscious. That seems fair.
Never wanted the easy path.
Mushroom. Ashes of dragon egg mushroom. Don't think we've been back here. Don't think there's much to see back here, truth be told.
These things have stayed interesting.
And this is just the ruin where we were. Anything in the crate? Sure. A random pig's head. Why not? Why not? Man, I really need to play more of this game. Kuro says, yeah, even if you don't want her in your current party, you can send her to camp. Yes. She'll have to wait there for quite some time, but, you know, that's how it goes. She'll just get extra cranky. And I think we already squished the Mind Flayer over here. Pretty sure. So we will... Nasty spike trap here. Sure, let's disarm. With a little guidance. There's really no reason to do this. But yeah, sure. Oof. Oof. That's unfortunate. What's with these rolls? Okay, well, we'll just ignore it. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Ooh.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Wait, we didn't have a shovel before now? No. I think there's a couple dirt mounds that we could go dig up. Arrow of fire, bronze ingot, and some gold. So there's gonna be a little bit of combat up ahead, but let's I'm just gonna backtrack a tad because I know of at least a couple of dirt piles. Probably not really worth it, but oh well. Steel Necklace, now you have her as a playable character even if she's not currently in your group. Fair enough. Jack Hill says this might be the first time I've ever made it to the gameplay part of the stream. Welcome to gameplay. as glorious as you imagined. Ta-da. Some scrolls, bit of gold. Can't complain. And another dirt mound. Potion of healing and some gold. Alright, that's probably worth it. Let's carry on then. Kuro says, I rotate my party members depending on if they have unique scenes in that area. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I guess, how would you know if they have unique scenes in that area unless you've already played it? Or I guess if you're following a walkthrough. Alright, so we're gonna have some combat up here. Let's save. I can't remember what quick save is because like I said, rarely play. Have not for quite some time. I should probably find out just so I know. Keybinds. Quick save is F5. That's what I would have guessed, but I wasn't sure. Broadcast from Poor Farm, what's up? Welcome on in. Not sure if they're here tonight, but big thanks to Brandon, aka Busta, for the gift sub last week. I haven't seen Brandon here tonight, but I'll pass that on next time I see him. And or maybe you'll both be here on Thursday. No worries. I'm glad you had a good sleep last time, hopefully. Yeah, fair enough, Kuro. It helps that you can peek into most areas and look at the people there and then head back to camp and pick up a desired companion. Fair enough. Alright. Debating if it's worth doing another short rest. Probably not. Probably fine. We're about to come upon a ruckus. A ruckus. Oh yeah, there's a waypoint over here. Right over here. This isn't the ruckus. The ruckus is over that way. Maybe we should. Well, whatever. I could send some characters up on the high ground there, but we'll just bust on in this way. Just busting.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
By the nine hells! Open the gates!
Gobos. Not delayed. Fall.
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
All right. Commence battle. All right, Asterian's coming on in here. Let's get Asterian in here to maybe shoot. If we move him up here.
Let's move.
Ranged attack. Yeah, sure. Alright.
Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Sons of bastards! For the absolute!
Yeah, he was full health. Who is this handsome lad? Who indeed? Who indeed? A daring swashbuckler. Wizard Man says, this was one of the first whoa moments for me. The Borg looked great, and the story told by the events of the cinematic got me into the moment. Yeah, and it's like, it's a big battle, right? You got lots of people. Lots of people here. What are we gonna do? I always forget what we even have available to us. I think we're out of spell slots, huh? Or no, wait. Yes? I guess so, because we only have cantrips left. Well, we could run it up in Sacred Flame, that bugbear. Yeah. Sure, let's do that. Why not?
Moving.
Nice. Chop chop. Oh shoot. Ooh, we got couples up there. That ain't so good. How'd they get up there in the first place? Well, I guess we could send Gale up there to try and zap it. But I definitely think we should take Cluck Norris here and chop chop this bugbear. Oh, we should definitely turn off non-lethal attacks though. That's for sure. Can we get on in there? Oh wait, we can't rage, huh? I guess because I'm not even sure why, actually.
What do we have to lose?
Let's go in and hit. Nice. That's about what we can do. We can move up a little closer.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Yeah, get well. Damn. Damn. Man, they really are going for Asterion there, huh? I should have put him into stealth as bonus action. That was silly. Okay, we're not gonna be able to do much against this dude. Not right now. There's a couple guys up here that we're gonna have to deal with, though. Okay, well, let's send Gale around here. At least kind of moving. Bruce says, this is a very quintessential D&D moment. I'm an old school second ed player, but they did a great job of turning all the rules into actionable gameplay elements. Yeah, it's not a, you know, it's not a insignificant challenge, right? For sure. Wizard Man says you can only rage a certain number of times per day. Right, that makes a lot of sense. Remember to long rest somewhat frequently if you want story events, which sometimes only trigger during or after long rest. Right, of course. Yeah, well, we can long rest after this once we get into the camp, maybe, or into the Druid's Grove here, you know. Okie doke. Alright, now Asterion is not looking so hot. So I think we could try and Oh no, he can't. Oh yeah, he can make that hit or that shot potentially. But I think we're gonna bring him back here. We'll just have him fall back a little bit because I don't think I want him where he's gonna get shot up. I mean, he could stealth, but sure. Let's cutting action hide. I don't know. Maybe I should have done that after I moved, probably. I guess he could have attacked and then whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll just end his turn over there. Alright. Let's bring Shadowheart in here. How are these guys looking? The Morg's pretty hurt. Zakrug is pretty hurt. Arden's looking okay. Let's Sacred Flame that Warg. Not enough to kill, but yeah. God dang. Nice. Hold on, Arden. Alright. We can't get there, but I guess we'll just head on in that direction. Unless we can we leap up here? Is that a thing we can do? Yeah, we could. Sure. Dang. Dang. Oof. Brutal. Good stuff. Alright. We're not going to be able to get up there, so we'll end that turn. Nice. Wrecked. Alright, let's see if we can actually have Gale be useful here. I don't know that he's going to get... Well, yeah, he can probably do something from up here. What we got? Should we Witch Bolt? Should we Firebolt? How much health you got? Oh, and then 4 health. Yeah, let's Firebolt him, whatever. Done.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Good stuff. Well, let's go. Actually, let's loot some fools here first. Sure, we'll just take all the garbage. Take it all.
Can't slow down. I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Oh, we will. We will. What has the Krug got? Oh yeah, just casual human skull. Gloves of power. Absolute Bane. On hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflict a -1d4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. Sleight of hand +1. That sounds like something a Starion might wear. Morgfang. Goblin Booyag. Scroll of Grease. You never know when you need to make things greasy. You never know. And a ladle. You never know when you need a ladle. Alright. Wizardman said the high ground isn't just useful for killing rogue apprentices. Don't try it, Anakin. It also grants advantage on ranged attacks. That's right, of course, yeah. Knocking archers off the high ground is a great way to negate that, since low ground gives a penalty to ranged attacks. Yeah, it's nasty when you're getting sniped from up on high, for sure. Aram Lily. It is essentially my first playthrough, yeah. essentially. And here we are in the Emerald Grove. Mr. Sky says this game looks pretty fun.
We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
We could just be like, I'm out here before the rest of the gobos show up. You could call for my payment anytime now. One fight just ended and now you're picking another? Relax. We could ask about the druid. Sure. Druid? Those goblins didn't take any prisoners.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos.
Whoops.
He trusted you. Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that. My God, you're a coward.
The human's eye twitches. He's
Uh-oh.
about to
Someone's
blow.
gonna punch someone. Do you punch the tiefling? Do you punch the dude? Do you go for persuasion? We have to decide how we want to play Cluck Norris. I do think he's definitely more of a swing first. You know, he's probably more likely to punch someone than to try and persuade them of something. Aridin 100% hates chickens. He is a bit of a jerk. I don't really know the story here, but Mr. Sky said this game looks pretty fun, and I've never even played D&D or any turn-based game like this. Certainly the little bit that I've played, I have enjoyed quite a lot, and it's definitely the critical success, the critical hit, if you will, of last year. So Bruce saying cloth sim on the capes and tabards is really good. You would notice that. You would notice that. I'll keep an eye out for it now. Grapple says the human is clearly going to attack Cluck. He must strike first to show supremacy. Honestly, I do kind of want to just hit the human. I feel like he's I mean, they're both pretty ragey here, but the human's the one that's about to commit violence. Alright, let's hit this dude. This is gonna go poorly. I mean, I'm definitely gonna hit him, but oh, it's DC 16, really? I'm surprised. Okay, well. Okay, we're good. Zevlor is also red, the color of a rooster. He should be trusted. These chicken jokes are making me laugh. Well, we've made our choice.
That's I suppose. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beast will be back. We need to pack up and leave immediately.
All right, well, they're just running now. They're just leaving.
That's settled. We can get to finding a healer.
Oh man.
First I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then I get sucker punched by a bloody
Wow,
half-breed.
rude. Extremely rude.
I'm done with this hellhole.
All right, he's out here too.
Must have history.
Never mind their history. Let's look for help.
All right, what's up, Zevlor?
Close. Far, far too close.
Oh yeah, KT Williams, I'm pretty sure I owe you something, don't I? Potato tapping, that was it. Artractive, I also forgot to pet Evie. Okay, let's do that right now. And a blood sugar check, also the line I requested like an hour ago. The blood sugar is doing okay, 6.6 and stable. That's a good place for it. Let's go grab Evie here. Meanwhile, the scamp makes an appearance. Dang, that was ruthless. Was sucker punching the dude? You know, I might have prevented worse violence. Or not. Hard to say. Evie says, you did the right thing. Clocking that dude was the right choice. But let's see what Zevlor has to say here.
You acted quickly. I'm just sorry I didn't get there first. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Clock Norris.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids
So many
have
scams.
everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I have no quarrel with druids.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids
war
blame
just
us
raging on.
outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it? Or should we just be straight to the point? I need a healer. The ritual, if successful, could result in any chickens that are here being sent out, cast out into the wild. We can't have that, so think of the chickens.
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though. I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her for more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I will see what I can do in the name of the chickens.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
There we are. We gotta go talk to some druids. And who knows, those druids could also transform into chickens. You know? What's going on? So many scams, so many bungers. This attack will strengthen their resolve. Asterian's hat is so good. So good. Dat butt. Thank you, butt spot. Asterian's butt. Also very good. Also very good. Oh my goodness. Well, gang, we got a little bit done here. We got a little bit done. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Which is actually maybe slightly more than I expected. So, but just getting late. Late is the hour for me, and not only do I have work tomorrow, but Sarah is actually starting a new job tomorrow. So I don't want to be disturbing her if she's trying to get to bed here. So I am going to wrap this up. And in order to do that, let's go see if we can find someone else to raid. See if we can take these good vibes we have here and share them elsewhere. Some other ASMR streamer out there that we can go visit. Who is streaming tonight? Lots of people streaming tonight. Oh, Falcor is streaming. Let's go raid Falcor. It's always awesome to go visit, and it's been a while since we've been there. Falcor the Book Dragon, fantastic ASM artist, super nice, soft-spoken voice, really chill vibes, super friendly community. Lots of soft-spoken readings there, so let's go. Let's go. Wonder what they're reading tonight. Oh, Tato Taps. Crap, Katie Williams, yes. I knew I missed something. Everything except the potato taps. We will potato tap our way out of the stream tonight. Potato tap our way to bed. Yeah, Naga, this has been fun. We should do more BG3 soon. You're absolutely right. Thursday stream up in the air as the Thursday streams tend to be these days. I'm not quite sure. Things are awfully busy around these parts. But I will try, as I always do. I will try for the Thursday stream. Maybe this will be one of those weeks where it works out. But I'll let y'all know through the usual channels. The Discord is the best place for that. ! Discord. In the chat, we'll get you there. But also my Twitter, or X, or whatever. And the YouTube community page as well. And certainly next Thursday, or next Sunday, pardon me. I should be streaming, I think. I'll let y'all know. But yeah, probably next Sunday. And the YouTube channel, of course, always open 24/7. Go check out tonight's video. Alright, good night, friends. Good night. And a big thanks to the mods, as always. And I'll see you guys next time. Sleep well.